Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Uncle Lander and this is Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition Vanguard Paragon playthrough with mods. On the last episode, we have managed to help Morton Solus cure the citizens of Omega from the plague, and we managed to convince him to join us on our ship. And we're currently gonna have our first conversation with him, as well as we're gonna check how's our crew doing. So currently, I'm a level 9 with 240 health and 250 barrier with the following build: incendiary ammunition, charge, shockwave, pull, assault mastery, and warp ammunition at rank 2. So, if there's one thing that we have missed on the last episode, it was a single house with a couple dudes that were robbing the house.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody.
It's a single Geth. We have missed a house basically yesterday. I got super confused. I don't know how that happened. We have missed a house. It kind of bothers me because I'm sort of a completionist and also OCD. So probably losing that one house, it's gonna bother me a little bit. But I asked the chat. The chat said it's not really that big of a problem. Therefore, I'm simply gonna move on. So, the first crewmate, Joker.
Commander.
How are the things?
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Yeah, it's harmless.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
GG Nori.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I probably never said it, but this game like reeks personality. Like I can shit a little bit on the gameplay of this game. I can shit that this game is more action oriented and RPG oriented. But if there's something that nobody can deny, is that there's just so much human. There's so much personality in all of this. It's amazing. Like, they knew what they were doing with the people and the voice actors and how to develop the characters, and it was just great.
Morton's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Nope.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'm gonna have a slightly hard, because I know what's gonna happen in Mass Effect 3. I'm not gonna spoil the people who are who have never played Mass Effect series, because I know what's happened to Mordin. I'm gonna have a very hard time not smile and not feel sad about Mordin Solus himself. Okay, let's see the unread messages. Healing of your facial scars from Dr. Karen Chakwas. Yeah, we have a machine. You can heal your wounds. I don't really have to do that. Alien news alert. New article Zoria. Yeah, don't care. Encrypted transmission. Elusive man. I've been notified about the Geth and your decision to keep it. I believe Edie. I think I have already read that. Yeah, I already have read that. I don't know why game have decided to send me the second message like this in a row, but okay. Okay. Upgrades. About upgrades. Hacking module. Omni-tool upgrade. Oh, so those upgrades that I have already researched. I need to research some of the upgrades right now as we speak. Okay, so the weapon upgrades. Assault rifle damage? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Armor upgrade, medical capacity. Yes, please and thank you. Any other weapon upgrades? Doesn't look like it. Ship enhancements. We have a Medibay upgrade. So we're gonna do that. Some kind of prototypes. We have advanced training. I believe advanced training restarts all the points that I have distributed right now as of this point. Cerberus armor. Don't want that. Collector assault rifle. It kind of has a bad accuracy. I think the one I'm gonna get Vindicator. I'm not gonna need this anyway, or Revenant. If I would get Revenant, that would be so good. Heavy ammunition upgrade. Yes. Next on the list, Eviscavate. Yes. Give me that Eviscavator. In the matter of fact, I'm probably gonna use it instead of Katana. The Eviscavator has a lower capacity magazine, but it kicks like a horse. Missile launcher? Yeah, sure. I want to do all the researches. But besides the armor, heavy weapons, sure, why not? But the armors, I'm gonna create my own dedicated armor that's gonna try to do as best as I possibly can, but we will see. Anyway, Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Let's do the first, maybe some... Can you give me some kind of an upgrade on your side?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Okay, let's check the prototype. Morden Omni Tool. Research. The must-have. Now, excuse me for a second. I need to kill my eyes a little bit. My apologies for that.
Shepard, how can I help?
Investigate. Okay, so he already gave me all the upgrades that he could. There's only one upgrade per companion, and I'm even thinking that I'm gonna take Morden instead of Zaid right now. Because Morden has Incinerate power that combined with the Warp from Miranda can eradicate pretty much all the armors from the enemies. At least I believe so. Let me ask him about the laboratory setup.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Find few, this guy has the balls to simply find the spying software and hardware and bring it back to Miranda.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Okay. So let's talk about you. Maybe you have something to say about yourself.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Any word of your assistants?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Yeah, because in STG you are mostly infiltration, and the least more people equals more noise equals bigger object that is more noticeable after all, especially when you're traveling in a group. So makes sense. Actually, tell me about the STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Hold the line.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Okay, so what will be his reason for studies?
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
And how?
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Okay, and what about the nature of the genophage?
What What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Basically, genophage was another like bioweapon that spread on the planet of Krogans to Chanka to basically stop them from giving birth to too many kids. The problem is, it's like Krogans basically lay eggs in clutches, and out of 1,000 of a clutch, only like 2 or 3 survive, which is currently, we have a situation in which Tuchanka does not really have a chance of much of a survival. The genophage basically works, but it's way too effective, and Krogans are not really keen on unifying, and instead of that, they are selling themselves left and right as a mercenary force, so yeah. Already met Kira, he invested. Yeah, okay, we good.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
So much data. So much. That's a briefing room, and that's Jacob. Let me actually adjust the Shepherd's armory while I'm still here. I'm gonna keep the Mattock for the longer ranges, but I'm gonna get the Investigator. Spare ammo 28, yeah, but there's a reason why it only has 28 rounds. It's a very powerful shotgun. Sure, I could use the Gev shotgun, but I consider that to be a very good gun, but also kind of a powered weapon, because if you charge the shot on the Gev shotgun, basically all the projectiles are super accurate. But the problem is, you have to charge it. With a class like my Vanguard, which there's a lot of mobility included, charging a shot does not really work that good, unless you probably know some kind of tricks. I do remember in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but that's Mass Effect 3. You could charge the Gev shotgun and sprint with it at the same time, so anytime you need to release a shot, you were basically ready. You were like on the spot and ready to pull the trigger, and that's it. I actually miss Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It was such a fun fucking thing to do, and they did not include it in the Legendary Edition. I'm still being salty about it, dude. I'm still being salty about it.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Thoughts on the mission? Normally upgrades.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Yeah, you have kind of no really any other choice. Let's get a better armor.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Yeah, like I said, I miss Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It was an actual co-op, but it was like not really toxic, because you could buy everything by simply credits in game. You didn't have to buy anything for real money. You just need to grind a little bit, but the grind was so good that at certain points, even if you just wanted to play for the chill, you didn't even have to like get any upgrades. It was just you, your build, your weapon, that's it. And there was just so much variety with the builds and so many classes to pick.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Huh, wow, nice to meet you too, Jacob. Yeah, multiplayer was fun. I'm still surprised that it wasn't included in the original. Sorry, in the Legendary Edition. If that thing was included in Legendary Edition, you can bet your sweet cheeks I would grind that thing. I would like ignore every single other game only to grind the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Guaranteed, hands down, nothing would stop me. Okay, so you don't want to be friends.
You sound hesitant, Jacob. Am I putting you on the spot?
You're trying to. Sorry if I knee-jerked. Cerberus puts a lot of suspicion in your head. I like you, Shepard, so talk, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you are a jerk, Jacob. You are a jerk, alright. Any family?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
No Mrs. Taylor waiting in port, Jacob? I'm surprised.
Don't be. Easier that way. Cerberus keeps you mobile. Aside from guarding you for 2 years. Not the worst job I've had, that's for sure. Where are you going with this?
You're alright, let's drop it.
Consider it dropped. I trust you to keep everything professional, Jacob.
Thanks. That always bugged me about the Alliance. They didn't let people handle their own problems. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
We have nothing to hide, technically.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Yep, bye, Felicia. Alright, so we can also have a conversation with Zaid. And he's gonna have a little bit. Maybe no, even before that, let's go to the captain's cabin. Because I have part a few armor parts. And I would like to do something with those armor parts. Let's see. Armor. So we have a helmet. So what does this do? Headshot damage. Might be helpful. Because this is a just weapon damage. Which is not bad, but my weapons are already dealing quite a lot. DPS. I don't know, having additional health for the Vanguard also seems pretty good. What about the chestplate? Chestplate gives me... reduces the delay before your shields start regenerating. Well, it's better than nothing. Shoulders, I got nothing. Arms, nothing. Legs, so we got shield strength. And... what do we have over here? Increases the storm speed. So it's basically increases the speed of my first attack. I'm not even sure if that's even that remotely useful. I have to basically... what I prefer more. Do I want to attack faster with the Vanguard attack, or do I want to have more survivability? And I think I'm gonna go for survivability. I'm just gonna apply those changes, and for now this is it. I'm definitely need to like figure out a good balance between weapon damage, biotic power refresh and or damage, and additional shields or health. And that might be a little bit difficult. Because quite frankly, I do not remember how to even play Vanguard. I have not played Vanguard in a long time. Last time when I played Vanguard was Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and again, I missed that game. Anyway, that's someone's bathroom, crew quarters.
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
Maybe if I'm gonna find some more armors in the future, because I'm definitely gonna find some armors in the future. Mainly from the side, not just side quests, but mainly from other cities. Yeah. I actually put that recon hood on because it is a direct weapon damage upgrade, not headshot damage, because I don't really care that much about headshot damage. Maybe I should, but we'll see. Let's check what Miranda has to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Normandy upgrades.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Ship enhancement, advanced mineral scanner. Yoink.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
No
I'll
problem.
let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, so
Another colony
the
went
chef
missing.
that's after
Ferris Fields.
Citadel.
Ferris Fields.
I can talk to Chakwas because I have this I-Series brandy. And because I'm gonna get drunk.
How may I help you, Commander?
Gotcha, brandy.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
Let's go.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Alliance definitely need Jenkins, you know, a soldier that basically dies 5 minutes into the first game. You sure Alliance need that? You sure Cerberus needs that?
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
To friends, to Alliance, to the Fallen. Do you feel lonely?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
I guess I understand.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Yeah, Shepard, the immovable object, unless there's a planet in the way. I kinda could not stop myself from saying that. Well, there's our toast, I guess.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
To this. Oh, yep, there we go. There you go. Yeah, Dr. Chakwas is freaking out cold. And I could use the cosmetic surgery equipment, but the thing is, in Mass Effect 2, if you just keep on grinding the Paragon, the scars are just gonna disappear on their own. So there's technically not really any good reason to use that peculiar machine.
Shepard, Commander.
Unless you really do not like the look of the scars. That would be probably the only reason. Tell me more about the Geth.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Upgrades.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL-COM system to download relevant data.
Sure.
EDI, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Okay, is it weapon upgrade? No. Armor upgrades? I'm definitely gonna do the research.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions.
Specify.
We need every
Limited code development is approved. We need to
Very well, Shepard.
I need to skip trauma. Okay.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions.
Specify.
We need every
Limited code development is approved.
Very well, Shepard.
I have repeating myself like this. It's a collector rifle. Clip capacity infinite, spare ammo infinite, 300 rounds, 850 per minute. 21 per shot. Still thinking about getting this. It's not that expensive. I'm gonna get the Gev sniper rifle, yeah.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions about the gas.
Specify.
Sovereign Gev government already have asked about that. Another
like to ask
topic.
about
Ready.
Something more about him, maybe.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
Even if I'm looking at the Legion, it's just also makes me feel in peculiar way.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there.
Were you waiting for me?
We had no intention to, but organic transmissions claimed your death. Our path was unclear. We sought consensus.
What did you do?
We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Why did he use my armor then?
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
I don't know why it always makes me fucking smile.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more
We are
about you.
building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
All lines are currently preoccupied. Please try again later. Okay, cool, thanks. GG, I guess. Yeah, that would be the entire crew quarter. Now, engineering. I need to deliver the coupling to the engineering deck.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
Okay, so I don't need surveillance, but that's how Zaid looks without armor? Okay. Because, okay, so normally you can see Zaid wearing, like, you know, his armor, his mercenary armor. I have a mod that basically makes every single companion on the ship starting wearing regular clothes, like I do right now with my hoodie and my pants. And that is pretty much all there is. But yeah, when it comes to Zaid, he doesn't really have that many conversations. I could start talking with him by constantly pressing on him, but he's gonna just he's just gonna start looping the conversations. The only good thing about him is to basically go around and basically examine all the specific items, like this rifle over here, this ship, this Krogan helmet.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
If it's a shitty old rifle, that means it doesn't need the bullets, because old rifles and old weapons in Mass Effect were using heat capacitors. So why those bullets are doing here?
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle.
I'm okay. I understand that this is like the future, but not reassigning the zeros on the rifle after extended usage, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call BS on that one.
I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there. I killed my way across the Terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
Maybe open the gun and it's gonna work.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Okay, it seems like he doesn't have anything to say about the Turian ship anymore.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Yeah, I wish that by listening to all of his stories, you could gain some form of, I don't know, maybe tiny bit of experience. Okay, and now for the best feature of this part of the ship. Are you guys ready? I'm pressing the button. Yay! Bye, Jacob. Space pollution! Yay! All hail! Lander the Space Thrasher. The best feature of the ship.
Really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Oh my. Did I enter the wrong time?
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
And I'll get a Paragon speed check.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
You won 500 credits playing Skillian 5.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard. What can we do for you, Commander?
Yeah, I can... No, actually I don't have to. I already
Well done,
have...
Commander.
I already have asked them about everything. So technically speaking, the ship is already explored. We have talked about everything that was possible. I'm still gonna check the Morin's room. Not Morin. What am I talking about? I'm gonna check the research. Just so I can figure out if there's anything else to do. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for that. Armor upgrade, nothing. Prototypes, advance. Let's get an assault rifle. Maybe somebody's gonna use it. I mean, I could give it to Garrus. Yeah, I could give it to Garrus. Oops. I'm definitely not gonna... I'm sadly not gonna take this, as much as this is actually one of the best armors you can get. I just don't want to get it, dude. I'm sorry, but I just can't. Right, that's it. How much time do I have? Not really a lot. Any messages on the terminal? Nope. I'm gonna check them myself. Yep, nothing new. That's fine. That's okay with me. So, yeah, I think it's a good time to wrap this episode over here. People of Twitch, we are still gonna continue on with the stream, but people of YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, stop at the like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Links for all my mod lists as well as all my socials can be found in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comment down below. Thank you guys very much once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.